Good evening, my friends. It's good to be with you this evening, and it's good for us to be together this evening. It feels like we as a nation are on the edge of a precipice, and we don't know what's going to happen next. The final results of Tuesday's election are still not yet known, and we ourselves feel unsettled. Some of us feel a little foolish that we were more hopeful than perhaps we should have been. Yet we are still hopeful, but ever more anxious about what the final results of the election will be, and afraid of what may happen after the final results are known. Perhaps most of all, we are disappointed, sad, and confused. So many of our fellow Americans, including acquaintances, neighbors, friends, and even family members, seem to have made choices according to values that are so contradictory to our own most cherished values. We feel disillusioned and perhaps even betrayed. We expected more of our fellow Americans. We know that we do not always agree about everything, but we hoped that we agreed about more than it seems we do. And so we gather this evening. We gather this evening to name what we are experiencing and feeling, because before any situation can be dealt with, it must be named. We gather this evening to comfort one another and to embolden one another, to offer one another both strength and solace. We gather this evening to remind ourselves and to more deeply ground ourselves in our deepest values, hopes, and dreams and values that transcend the outcome of any election. We gather this evening to recommit ourselves to taking whatever peaceful actions are necessary to protect our democracy and to create the world of which we dream. So come, my friends, with our hearts open to both the challenges and the possibilities that the coming days will bring, with our hearts open to all that is within us, between us, and around us that inspires, sustains, redeems, and transforms. Come, my friends, come, let us worship together.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just pick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow
The flaming chalice is the symbol of the Unitarian Universalist tradition, the liberal religious tradition to which this congregation belongs. If you have a chalice at home, I invite you to light it with me at this time. As we kindle this flame, we recommit ourselves to the mission of this congregation, to build a Unitarian Universalist community that transforms lives and empowers people to serve the world. May the light of this flame be welcoming to all who seek a liberal religious home. A poem by the Unitarian Universalist minister Elizabeth Stevens. Oh, my dear ones, I know you were hoping for a once and done, for an earthquake, a tidal wave, hoping that if we gave it our all, a single push would be enough. That after this we could sink back into complacency, back into the comfort of our privilege. I confess, in the secret corners of my heart, I wanted to believe that it could be that easy, that justice would emerge as from an egg, fully grown, not with wet down and weak wings. But beloveds, we are chipping away at a mountain, not a boulder. Calcified structures created to oppress, control, kill. Thousands of years of this stupid idea that some are more worthy, some deserve power by virtue of who they are, what they look like, what tribe they claim. Erosion is slow work, sweethearts. Celebrate the progress, the triumphs. Celebrate also the heartbreaking almost. Breathe. Rest for a time. Then get up and turn again toward kindness, toward your neighbor in need, toward those who are still trapped in the stone. Tell them, I won't give up. Tell them, I am with you. Tell them, for you, I will learn to eat rocks. For you, I will keep chewing, keep grinding, until the mountain crumbles to dust.
Comfort me, comfort me, comfort me, oh my soul. Comfort me, comfort me, comfort me, oh my soul. Sing with me, sing with me, sing with me, oh my soul. Sing with me, sing with me, sing with me, oh my soul. Speak for me, speak for me, speak for me, oh my soul. Speak for me, speak for me, speak for me, oh my soul. Dance with me, oh, dance with me, dance with me, oh, my soul. Oh, dance with me, oh, dance with me, dance with me, oh, my soul. And comfort me, comfort me, comfort me, oh my soul. Oh, comfort me, comfort me, comfort me, oh my soul, oh my soul.
In times like these, there is always the temptation to hate or to demonize those who disagree with us and those who oppose us. There is a temptation even to wish them ill, or at least to cut them out of our lives. At times, for the sake of our own well-being, we may have to set limits and create boundaries to protect ourselves from further hurt. But wisdom tells us not to hate, both for the sake of our own hearts and for the sake of the world we one day wish to create. Love your enemies, Jesus said. Similarly, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Neither of these individuals meant a passive, wishy-washy, do-nothing kind of love, but a love that actively confronts injustice in a strong, fierce, but loving way. This evening, may we recommit ourselves to a belief in the transforming power of love and the possibility that such a love in time can overcome any obstacle that stands in its way. As the Tao Te Ching says, nothing in the world is as soft and yielding as water. Yet for dissolving the hard and inflexible, nothing can surpass it. The soft overcomes the hard. The gentle overcomes the rigid. Everyone knows this is true, but few can put it into practice.
We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a justice-seeking people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a justice-seeking people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are young and old together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are young and old together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a land of many colors, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a land of many colors, and we are singing, singing for our lives.
In the coming days, no matter what happens, let's not lose hope. This includes the hope that we as a country have the ability to overcome the differences that divide us and create a country that is more compassionate and just than the one we live in today. The poet Adrienne Rich writes, "My heart is moved by all I cannot save. So much has been destroyed. I have to cast my lot with those who, age after age, perversely, with no extraordinary power, reconstitute the world. My friends, may we cast our lots with those who, age after age, perversely, with no extraordinary power, reconstitute the world."
We would be one as now we join in singing our hymn of love to pledge ourselves anew.
In just a few moments, we will gather in one of our Zoom rooms to offer one another that solace and support that I spoke of earlier. There are instructions on how to do that on the front page of our website, www.uufr.org. I hope you will join us. But now, as we end this time of worship together, may we do so with ever more love for one another, with ever more love for all of those with whom we share this country and this world. May we do so with ever more gratitude for the freedoms that we enjoy and the precious gift of life that we share together. May we do so with ever more peace in our hearts, and may we do so with ever more hope for our own lives and this world we share. Amen.